has been 56 days since I uploaded my video about Sound Peats. It's time to go over my final thoughts and review over these. Alright, so most importantly on the Sound Peats here, get some focus on them, maybe not. Anyway, the most important part on these earbuds, of course, is the audio. Let me take the other one out of my ear. So for the cost, you actually do get good audio. I'd say the highs on these earbuds are in the +4 on the equalizer scale. It is a clean bass that you get. I'd say it's in a +2 range. Not overpowering, but not flat. And the mid audio kind of gets lost between the bass and the highs, but there's a good reason for that. The earbud seal that goes from the silicone on these around your ears or in your ear canal, it creates a very, very strong seal, almost like a vacuum seal. You will not have any extra air passing through these earbuds. There is no air passage. There are no vents. The earbuds themselves are sealed up, and whatever glues they use to hold this plastic housings together is very well constructed. And yeah, you will have a good suction seal in your ear canal. So it will limit your airflow, and the pressure, the internal pressure in your ears will kind of limit the audio abilities of these earbuds. So in other words, you will get great bass, and it is a clean bass, but there is no airflow movement in your ear canal. If you find the right size ear tips that fit in your ear well, these silicone tips that come with them, you'll honestly create such a good seal, you will actually be able to hear your heartbeat if you're just standing and just listening for any type of noise. You can hear your own heartbeat coming from these earbuds, just from being all sealed in and shut off to the outside noise. And when it comes to the ear seal, like I said, since there is no noise canceling built into these earbuds, the seal on them is so great. When I'm playing audio, listening to music, I was outside running my tractor at work, and I honestly couldn't even hear my tractor running over my audio playing. So it is good for that reason, with the seal that goes around your ear, that goes on the inside of your ears. But yeah, the downside is like the ear pressure that you will get built up in your ear canal is pretty strong. If you do any type of movement like sitting down, standing up, jumping jacks, burpees, anything where you're going to lift anything and you're using these earbuds, you will actually hear the difference in audio, because as you move, the pressure in your ear canals will change. The air pressure that is in your ear canals will change, and it will either allow more audio to come in as your ear pressure changes, your pressure in your ear canal changes, or B, you'll notice that your audio quality will drop. It'll become like very pressurized, like being underwater. So keep that in mind with these earbuds. If you can get by those type of cons, so to say, just this pressure buildup, for $34, these are good earbuds. My only downside, can't really call it a downside for this cost, is that on the charging case there is micro USB charging, but $34, you're not going to get USB-C charging on it, but that connector is still a newer technology, and it's going to cost more money to put on such a cheap set of earbuds. So I can see why they went with micro USB. Okay, so next thing on to is the battery life. So battery life on these earbuds overall has been great in my testing. Over the almost 2 months of using these earbuds, and I use them quite a bit because I do at least 4 podcasts a week that I listen to, music that I listen to on the daily, especially when I'm vacuuming. I like to listen to music. I've probably only had to charge the actual case about 4 times. And yeah, you do get the 4 hours of battery life out of these earbuds. There is no volume control on the earbuds, so you're using your phone for all your volume control, which does mean that if you listen to music about half volume or maybe 2/3, yeah, you should hit that 4 hours out of these earbuds with no problem. The other thing I noticed with it, there is no audio sounder for when the earbuds are getting low, so you'll know because they will start having a cutout, and they'll start cutting out on you a little bit. So if you drop them on the charger or back in the case, let them charge, and about 15 minutes later throw them back in, you're good to go. The other nice part with the charging case is as soon as you open the case up, the earbuds start pairing before you even lift them out of the charging case themselves. While they're still connected to the magnets, they will pair. And once you put them back in the case and shut the lid, they'll automatically turn off, which is nice. The charging case has done its job. There is nothing fancy to it. I would improve upon the texture of the case and the exterior feel. Maybe do like a matte coating, something to give it some grip. And the reason I say that is because I will include a picture. But my charging case got destroyed earlier this week when I was at work. I was doing some snow removal. I put the charging case in my exterior pocket of my jacket. I was going about doing my snow removal, got done, and I pat around on my jacket, didn't feel my case, and I thought, great, I probably destroyed it somewhere, or lost it, or fell in the snow and got it picked up in a pile of snow and just melted into that, or maybe I ran it over. And sure enough, I ended up going by my work the other day, and yeah, it was destroyed. I think I either A, ran it over and then buried it in the snow, or B, when using my tractor, I may have plowed it and scooped over into a corner. So yeah, it was no bueno, no good. One thing I have seen people question and ask about when it comes to cheaper Bluetooth wireless earbuds, can you use them individually? And yes, with these Sound Peats, you can use them individually. Once you pull one out of the case, it'll automatically search for your device and pair. And once you shut the case, the other earbud that you leave in the case will shut off. So you can use just one earbud at a time. I believe you do need to use just the right earbud for your phone calls, your audio phone calls, but I might be wrong. There is no actual indicator on these. It just shows the Sound Peats logo on both the left and the right earbud. And I think you can use either one for phone calls. And yes, when you do get a phone call, if you have both earbuds in, it does come in as stereo sound. Alright, and my last remark for this video on these earbuds is that your range, when it comes to the Bluetooth audio range on these, using my Pixel 3 XL, along with these earbuds, they have Bluetooth 5.0 supported in them, good chips apparently. If I am in, say, a gym, for example, and I have open space, I can set my phone on one end of the gym, go all the way to the other side, and not have any cutouts, not lose any audio. All that works good. If I'm just using my phone in front of me, watching a YouTube video, have the earbuds in, there is no lag to them, so the video playback, audio and video sync up perfectly, no issues. And yeah, if you set your phone as your Bluetooth device somewhere and then you go a few walls past, yeah, you will lose some range, but all your audio will still come through with no issues. So overall, with the Sound Peats, I would say yes, if you want a cheap pair of Bluetooth in your earbuds that are wireless, you want to be able to use one at a time for listening to audio, whether it's an audiobook or a podcast, still keep an ear open, they do work good for that. Now, I did not test anything water-wise to see how they would do if they're waterproof. I had dropped these earbuds quite a few times. I had not cracked a housing or broke one, unlike I had done in my previous earbuds with my my moves, or not my moves, my Q-Cutes. I had cracked one of those. But yeah, these earbuds, they have done well. And yeah, I think they're worth $34 and some change. Obviously, you get them cheaper if you buy just the black, but if you get the whites, they're a little more, so for 34 bucks. But that will be about it for this video. If you all liked it, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to move on to some more expensive earbuds next. Go up into the $100 range and probably beyond that, so stay tuned to my channel, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I do have my Instagram linked up to my YouTube page now, so you guys can follow me there if you wish. And that's where you might see photos of my busted case for these Sound Peats. So have a great one, and I will talk to you all in the next video.